Hello, my beautiful sweets. Welcome back to my channel, Sweet Sadie J TV. Thank you guys for sticking with me when I was MIA. But like I explained before, you guys, that new insulin that my doctor has me on, it wipes me out for a couple of days. But I recuperated from it last week, so hopefully I'll recuperate from it this week. And prayerfully next week it'll be in my system and I won't get wonky. I call it wonky because I'm not sick. I just can't function. Loopy headed, like vertigo, can't eat, don't have any appetite, stuff like that. But anywho, I have a very large Dollar Tree haul to share with you guys today. A lot of this stuff is from all different stores. If I can remember which stores I purchased it from, I will let you know, but if I can't, charge it to my brain and not my heart. Thank you so very, very much for getting me to 12K. Onward and upward. God's prayer, please. I work so hard, to bring you guys decent content, and I've had so many adversaries, like my stores going downtown Charlie Brown, traveling, being older. It's exhausting sometimes, but nonetheless, let's jump right into this Dollar Tree haul. Welcome back, everyone. Okay, my sweets, as per usual, no order, just grab and show as I always do. I am planning on making pizza for dinner tomorrow night. I did go to Aldi's and pick up a few little groceries while I was in Wake Forest. And again, the price difference between Wake Forest and here in my little town was ridiculous. But anywho, I always get the Hormel pepperonis from the Dollar Tree, and they had a whole clip strips standing out there today. They look like they're really fresh. I usually just use 1/2 of this box per pizza, and this is good until January 20th of 2026. Gotta have my pepperoni on my pizza. And then I was in Wake Forest and Raleigh last week before I got sick, or after I got sick, and I wanted to repurchase another pack of these plastic, kind of like Starbucks dupes, to-go cups. You get 6 plastic cups with sip lids, and I love these for my iced coffee. Even though I have not been making any iced coffee recently, I haven't even been drinking 2 cups of coffee, y'all. That's how this medicine is working. Y'all know I always have at least 2 cups of coffee. I might have one hot and make the other one iced coffee, but I got 2 cups of coffee sitting in my refrigerator right now to make iced coffee. But anywho, when I was down in Wake Forest and Raleigh, they had already pushed these up to $1.50. My local Dollar Tree right here on Raleigh Road still has them for $1.25. I used my app to check it, and then when I went to cash out, I had the cashier check it. They were still $1.25. So I grabbed another pack of those because I love those, but it's dwindling down now because I only use them really for my iced coffee. Okay. Needed some black pepper, and I'm standing there, la 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 la. I'm feeling better, y'all. And I'm trying to compare the square black pepper to the tube of ground black pepper. Now this looks like it has more, but it doesn't. They both were the same exact size, so I went ahead and just grabbed this because I thought it would be easier to pour into my little pepper shaker. So it really depends on my mood. Sometimes I get the square one, sometimes I get this one, but it's by what's the name, Supreme Traditions, 2 ounce, and it is Best Before or Best Boy, July 29th of 2027. So it's just regular ground pepper. Gotta have pepper. You cannot season your food without salt and pepper. That's just me, okay? All right, let's move on. Y'all, I have so much stuff sitting up here on this table. I don't know what to grab for first. But I found these down in Virginia, and when I came back to my area, all of my local Dollar Trees had them, even down in Raleigh and Wake Forest. These are Rain-X 2-in-1 glass cleaner. It says it's a rain repellent, single-use wipe, Rain-X 2-in-1 glass cleaner plus rain repellent wipe are specifically formulated to clean exterior glass and repel rain. I thought I would give it a try. I believe they were $1.25. I tell you, these price changes and differences are really, really. I see other Dollar Tree haulers going through the same turmoil as I am because was it $1.25? Was it $1.50? Who knows? But I do believe this was $1.25. So I picked up one just to clean my windshield, and it'll show you a before and after. So I was like, okay, let me give it a try, even though the solution that I pour into my windshield wipers, the windshield wiper fluid cleaner, it does the same thing. But for $1.25, I grabbed it. And then I found one of these in Virginia and the other one in my local small Dollar Tree. These are the Stinky Bowl Gel. This one is citrus odor fighting cleaner gel. It says dispense gel for long lasting fragrance. Fights stains with every flush. 1.34 fluid ounce. And I think I've tried these before and I wasn't a big fan of them. But y'all know I love the smell of citrus anything. So I said I would try this. I found this down in Virginia, but now all my stores have it. And then I found the lavender vanilla scented. Says the same thing. You get 12 gel stamps in here, one dispenser and 12 gel stamps. So I went ahead and grabbed the lavender one too. Y'all know we ladies like to keep our stuff smelling good. So I will give them a whirl and see how they work. But yeah, I grabbed two of those. Okay, both of those. And then I found this foamy. This is another foamy bar. I think I've found them all now that I think are floating around in the Dollar Trees right now. But this one is foamy conditioner bar. Okay, what is it saying? Why is it in a different language? It just says conditioner bar for damaged hair. I thought this was for thin hair. It's plastic free. Yeah, we know. It says it's intense sleep repairs with hibiscus. So they have it in 3 different languages. It's a vegan product, and I've showed you guys some of the foaming bars before. I picked this up for Odessa because I thought it said for thinning hair, and she always thinks she has thinning hair, or maybe I just hauled that one already. I can't remember. Again, I can't even open this because I thought I had pre-opened everything, y'all. You know we got to miss something, right? So you just open it up. They have it sealed on both sides. And these are not, like they already said, plastic free. So that explains why they're just willy-nilly in the box. Oh boy, am I going to smell this one? So it kind of looks just like the other ones. Looks like this. And this is for dry hair. This one does not smell as bad as the first two to me. I know a lot of people said they love the smell. I was watching Sharia from Twisted Gypsy, and she said she loved the smell. So, but yeah, it smells more perfumey. So I could get by this one. So I did pick that one up. I found that down in Virginia. I think in, oh God, where was I? Oh, Suffolk, Virginia. So that's where I found most of this stuff at. And I've got a lot of makeup stuff that I did try to pre-open so we wouldn't be here forever. But first I'm going to show you these maple leaf coasters that I absolutely love. And I saw these in the beginning of the fall season. They had them in different shapes like pumpkins and maple leaves. But when I saw these down in Virginia, I was like, oh, those are so pretty. I did not notice that until I got home and tried to unwrap it so I could show you guys what they look like. They really are pretty. They're very thick and well made. Okay, you can even put stickers on the back if you like, but these are just coasters. But when I got home to take the plastic off it, guess what? $3, $3. I'm gonna make these work, okay? Because y'all know most of my decorations is maple leaf anyway, but I'm gonna take these out and put the coasters that I have sitting around my house right now and put the maple leaf coasters out because they are really, really pretty. So, but I had no idea, y'all. $3. Yeah, I might have been a little bit more selective on that one, but I was down in Virginia, and it can be really confusing sometimes. There's a lot of stuff that we see in the beginning of the seasonal items we forget, and that's exactly what I did here. Okay. Okay, my sweet. Sorry about that. I forgot to tell you that if you take one coaster out and you want to put it back in the box, you literally have to take all four of them out in order to get it back into the box. Because if you try to stick that one in there, it's not going in. But that's not a deal breaker for me. I still love it. It's a maple leaf. And I said, over and over and over again that I wasn't going to buy any of these. But you know what? They grabbed me. At least one did. I kind of wanted the dark burgundy too, but then I felt like if I got the dark burgundy, I should have gotten the orange one. But I went with the Shore Fresh reusable silicone ice cube trays in the shapes of pumpkins. I just couldn't resist. I tried. I really did. I tried. When I first saw them, yeah, and then I saw them so many times in other stores, in both my stores, because I have not been anywhere, okay, in both my stores. But I did grab the green one. Y'all know I always tell you that lady back there, my mama, that was her favorite color. And since she's passed, it's become my favorite color. So I got the green one. These are very nicely made. I believe they were $1.50, but they feel better than the usual ones, you know. So I'm glad Dollar Tree is improving some of their items for that higher price now. But again, selective, okay? It's hard sometimes, but we got to stick to our guns, okay? And then let's see what else we found here, y'all. I got a lot of cosmetics sitting up here, so I'm going to just grab and show. I don't know if I saw this before, you guys, but I found this down in Virginia, and it tweaked my interest. I wanted to try it because I used to hear vinegar washes or rinses were really good for your hair growth, your hair strength, a healthy scalp. And I used to make up my own rice water solutions and my own vinegar, but I stopped that long time ago because I was like, I grew up not using any of this stuff, and I've always had a healthy head of hair. So, but I saw this for $1.25. It's Hip Chick, that shiny hair grape vinegar rinse. So it says 1.69 fluid ounce. It's smoothing, silicone free, and vegan. So I picked it up. I'm gonna give it a try on my next wash day. I believe it looks so familiar to me now that I've got it home. When I was in the store, it looked new to me. But when I saw the vinegar part in it, I said, I'm going to try one. So, yeah, I'll read the directions. They need to start printing these directions and ingredients in bigger print because there's a lot of folks out here that is having a hard time seeing these small prints. This is what it looks like, okay, on the back. But I'll get through it. I'll screenshot it and enlarge it. And these I found down in Virginia, and I was excited about trying this, but to be honest with you guys, a lot of the Onyx products that I have purchased and hauled, they were just okay, you know? It was like, no, ooh, this is so nice, you know? But I'm still going to try these. I got 2 packs. This says it's new by Onyx Professionals. Strip it down. 20 count acetone nail polish remover wipes. So, nail polish remover wipes, change on the go with no mess or leaks. And you get 20 wipes in there. So this might be in my thumbnail. I'm not sure. I forgot what I put in there already. But I thought this was like new because it says new. And so I picked up 2 packs and they were only $1.25. And I found these down in Virginia, but I am seeing them in other stores closer to me now. So I did get 2 packs in case my girl OD wanted one. So I got those. Let me throw this over there. And then I found another Onyx product that looks, yeah, it says new. It says woman owned Onyx Professional. This is the heating foot lotion. Now I've seen the cooling one in blue floating around on Dollar Tree hauls, but I have not found it personally. Like I said, I have not been able to go on a road trip yet, which is killing me because y'all know I want to find all the what Erica says greatest and latest. But anywho, this is heating foot lotion. Better put the specs on. It says in warming vanilla. It says warm feet, results in 3 minutes. It says it helps relieve aching feet and helps improve blood flow. And it is a 2.2 fluid ounce of tube of heating lotion, heating foot lotion. Looks like this. Okay. And it's in the fragrance of warm vanilla. So I have not opened these. I have not seen if they're sealed. Yeah, they are sealed. But this one's mine. So let's see if it's easy to take it off. Okay. But I'm getting like a peppermint. Ooh, oh, jeez. That thing popped right out there, y'all. But I'm getting more of like a peppermint, like foot, stuff, but more like peppermint. So let's just throw it on the feetsies since I'm barefooted right here, right now. See what we do. I don't know if we're supposed to cover this up or not, but I just want to see if it's going to warm my feet. But they do have a cooling one as well. So, but if you see that one, it's in the blue, but it looks just like this. It just has a blue package. So I don't feel any warmth in my feet right now. I used a tissue to rub it in, but we shall see. And I got to keep Odessa's separately. So I saw it. It looked new to me, and it's interesting. And I love anything for your feet. So I did purchase this one. Okay, my sweets. These next few items I'm going to show you, I found all of them down in Virginia when I went to Virginia last week. But most of this stuff is in our local stores now. But this is called Alterna or Alterna. My hair, my canvas. It's cool hydration, nourishing mask with botanical caviar. It is a 0.2 fluid ounce, made in the USA, and it looked very, very strange. I've never seen this before. You get a 2-pack, so you can see where it says 2-pack. Okay, but I've never seen anything like this, and I'm not really big into the mask, but I was like, let's put some caviar in this stuff. Let's see how it reacts, because, the rest of me loves seafood, right? So I grabbed it when I saw it. And then I saw this cute premium quality flat contour foundation powder brush. And it just looks so high end. It just looks so pretty. I was like, you know what? I should have gotten two. I don't know if Odessa might have wanted it, but I was thinking gifts for Christmas, making gift baskets and stuff like that. So I was like, dang, I should have grabbed more. But I will be making another trip to Virginia, but those trips have to be in the beginning of the month when my money first turns over, because, after that, the bills got to be made, okay? But this is so pretty. It had the, like, slanted shape, and I did pre-open most of this stuff so we wouldn't be sitting here struggling. And you got to take this thing out. You have this little hook right here where you pull it out, and it comes out This comes out very easily. Okay. And it's very pretty. It has a little bit of weight to it. I love the rose gold of it. And this brush is very, very, very soft. So I like it for $1.25, that is. Okay. I thought that was a good buy and will make a great addition to a gift basket. I'm getting my giveaways together now, you guys, so I'm getting ready, okay? Another brush that I found down in Virginia was a Sassy Plus Chic makeup brush, and these are so pretty, y'all. They look like this. These are the double, dual-ended brushes, and Sassy and Chic actually did good on these. Now, I opened one because the other one's going to OD, and I don't know if I should be giving her all this stuff right now because she's decluttering her home. But these are nice. I really, really like these brushes. And you got the little tip one here to get into the creases or put your eyeshadow on. And then you got this big one right here that's so soft and fluffy. No shedding in either of these so far. Sassy and Chic did good on these, I think. I think so. I did purchase 2 of those. And the only item that I've purchased from Cokie Girl down in Virginia was mascara. And I forgot that I had already purchased, the mascaras from Lift and Lock from, what is it, LA Colors. I had already purchased. I showed you guys these in the last haul. But I had forgotten, but I wanted something from the line because I was tweaked, they had so much stuff and they didn't have it all put together like when Erica showed it on her channel, and she showed this stuff like a month or 2 ago. So I didn't know how old they might be. So I just bought the mascara. It says Lash Vision Lifting Mascara. Lift, enhance, yeah, right, whatever. I am wearing it today, and I really didn't get no big, cahor out of it. But I said I would give one Cokie Girl item a try. I didn't really like the shades of most of the other stuff that I had seen there. So I just ended up getting a mascara. So I will use that, hopefully. Oh God, y'all, this haul is going to be so long. I found one of those Mylar bags with really no label on it. You had to turn the bottle in here, and it said flowers. And like I said, I pre-opened everything, trying to make it easy to show you guys this stuff. But this is flower. It's called Flower Powder Play Lip Color. Definitely not my shade, okay? I'm like, it's so pretty though. Thought it was a lip gloss, or I would have just left it there. And I don't know how old this was, because when you go to Virginia, you will see things that you haven't seen in years, and they still have it on their shelves. But yeah, so here's your little wand here. And this is a swatch. Definitely not my color. So I don't know what I'll end up doing with that, but we'll figure something out. I may could blend it in with something else. But that was flowers. And y'all know we haven't seen flower items in our stores in a while. Okay. Okay, my sweets. I found this stick foundation by Fit Me. And I don't know if this is new or if it's old, y'all, but it's perfect for my complexion. Like I said, I pre-opened everything. It says Maybelline, New York, Fit Me, Shine Free Plus Balance Foundation. And y'all know I don't really indulge in foundations, but when I saw this, and I've already tried it, forgive my nails, I know. I put a polish on the other day and it got so messed up that I just took it right off. I don't have time. While I was sitting here waiting for my in-home nurse to come, I really wanted this color right here. It's so pretty, but I got to do it again. But back to this foundation, y'all. This is what it looks like when you open it. And when I did it on my hand, let me roll it up just a little bit. I'm going to show y'all. This blended right in with my complexion. I was like, oh, I might have to try some foundation. You see that right there? And watch. I was like, ooh, that was really, really pretty. Well, now it's not blending like as well as it did before, but looks a little on the lighter side now. I don't know what part of my hands. See that? You can see it a little bit right here, but you gotta, make sure you mix it in really well. But I was like, that's the closest any foundation from the Dollar Tree I've ever purchased. And it's by Maybelline, New York. So I was like, I'll take it. Okay, I'll take it. And then I found this clean color. And I told you guys before, I'm not a big fan of clean color beauty products. I just never had real good luck with them. But I saw this eyebrow essential kit, shaping and defining the eyebrows to perfection. And I really, really wanted it in brown, and all they had was black. So I did purchase one. Again, I told you I pre-opened these already. So you get the shadow, you get the little eyebrow brush in here, and you get some stencils. You get like 3. I thought it was supposed to be 4, but I only got 3 of the eyebrow stencils. So you can take them and, do your eyebrows through the stencils. I did a review on things like this for Amazon a while ago, but they do give you 3 stencils in here to shape your eyebrows. Let me see if I can do the clean color part. So you get those. 2 of them have clean color on them, and 1 that is just plain. And then you get your little brush, and of course your little thing of eyebrow shadow, which the black is okay, but it's just too dark for me. I prefer brown. I did use it. As you can see, my eyebrows are a little bit darker, and so this is what it looks like. Okay. And you just take your brush and do your eyebrows. If you want to use the stencils, you can, but I'm sticking to my my Ione brown eyebrow pencil. I love that thing, okay? I can't find any more, but hopefully in the next collection it'll come out. But I did see these LA colors, and I found them in the color that I wanted, which brown. And this is what I grew up on, you guys. These are the kind of eyeliner and brow pencils I grew up with. They look like this. You get 2 in a pack for $1.25. Plus you get the little sharpener. I didn't really need the sharpener, but I'll take it. Hey, more bang for my buck. But we used to take lighters and burn the tips of these pencils and let them cool down. And then we would put our eyeliner on and do our eyebrows. That's how I grew up using these pencils. So when I saw these back in the Dollar Tree and in my color brown, I was like, yes, please. Thank you. I will take one. And they say they are cruelty free. So I grabbed those. I think that's it on the cosmetics finally, y'all. Oh, one more thing. I was a sucker for love. A sucker for love. A sucker for love. I fell for one of these little lip gloss things that they had near the Fun Finds or up by the registers. Here they had them up by the registers. You can smell this thing a mile away. I think I got the berry grape, but I noticed one thing about a lot of the Dollar Tree products, that they're putting those sticky dots on the back so the stuff doesn't move around in the package. But I got this one. I knew I wasn't going to use this when I bought it, y'all, but I had to do it. I believe this is the grape one. So I think they had a cherry and maybe a strawberry. I can't really remember. But of course, y'all know I went for the purple. So I think it's cute. Maybe I can rewrap it because I have not touched it, and just give it away as a gift. So yeah, I don't like anything that I have to stick my fingers in. And COVID is back on the rise, y'all. My poor baby sister, after her birthday, she got COVID. She's good. She's doing well, but she got COVID. So it is back in full effect. Y'all better put your mask back on. I'm just saying. So I just thought it was really cute. Some little girl would love this, so I grabbed that. All right, let's move on. Okay, my sweets, just a few more items and this video will be over, but I am struggling to catch up to show you guys all this stuff that I have here in my house. But I found this down in Virginia, and they did not have Winnie the Pooh. I showed you the Winnie the Pooh ones in my last haul, and I found those locally right here in Wake Forest. But this is a Nickelodeon Garfield baking liner, non-stick baking liners. And I told you, if I can't find Winnie the Pooh, Garfield is my next favorite because I love that crazy cat. But I did get this, and I keep forgetting to tell you guys how the dimensions is 9.8 feet by 11.8 inches. So, yeah, it's Nickelodeon Garfield, and it's supposed to be non-stick. Now, am I going to use these? Yeah, I am. I love this stuff. My Winnie the Pooh, we'll see. But it's a very, very small sheet. It's very, very cute. I have a little pull tab right there. But I don't mind opening Garfield because I'm going to use these. Oh, gosh. Those all the way around. Okay. So this is what it looks like. Oh, it's so cute. Look at that. Can y'all see Garfield? That is very, very cute. So definitely for baking cookies, whatever you want to cook on it. You're not getting a whole lot for $1.50. I believe these were $1.50, but they are super, super duper cute. So every time I see any of these stuff in this apparel, like Garfield, the Disney items, I just have to get. I really just want Winnie the Pooh, but if I can't find Winnie the Pooh, like I said, I will get Garfield. So I got that. And then I found these in, was it Emporia, Virginia, I believe. And again, no Winnie the Pooh. They had pretty much everything else. Smurf, Ninja Turtles, SpongeBob SquarePants, and Garfield, but they did not have any Winnie the Pooh. Now, I would have loved to have found these in the Winnie the Pooh, but these are still cute. So this is the Garfield 2-pack reusable snack bags. And y'all know we can use these for anything, right? I mean, I have a whole bag of these kind of bags up on top of my refrigerator, and I very rarely reach for them, but I could not resist these cutie patooties, okay? Because they were just too cute. Would have been better if it had been a Winnie the Pooh, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm all right, okay? But this one just says chomp, slurp, gobble, narf, gulp. I'm loving it. And this one has the yellow top up here, but that's Garfield. That is my Garfield. And then this one is just cute with him ready to eat. So they did have others, but like I said, I just got the Garfield because that's my next favorite. It has the red top on this one. So yeah, those were cute. And I believe they were, who knows, $1.25, $1.50. I would have to dig out the receipt to see it. But this is something I found down in Raleigh at the Triangle Town, across from the Triangle Town Mall. And again, no Winnie the Pooh. Why are they torturing me like this, okay? But this is the Garfield silicone breakfast mold. It says easily make fun-shaped pancakes and eggs. Great for eggs and pancakes. And again, they had Smurf, Ninja Turtle, SpongeBob, and Garfield. That's it. But I thought these were so cute. And yes, I will be making some pancakes in Garfield, okay? Or whatever I want. I'll make a big cookie cake and put Garfield right in the middle of it. There's just so many things you can do with it. But I thought that was really, really cute. So I grabbed him. And then what I found here in my local Dollar Tree, the small one, was these Disney 2-pack food storage containers. They are 13 ounces and 7.5 ounces. And they finally had some Winnie the Pooh. They were hiding them, y'all, but I found them. They had Winnie the Pooh, Smurf, Ninja Turtles, Mickey and Minnie. I think I showed you these in a previous walkthrough. But look at this. Aren't these cute? I did pick up 2 of these in case OD wanted one. If she doesn't want these, I just pass them over to my sister, Nettie, because she loves everything that I love. So pretty much, well, almost, not everything, but she would love these. But if OD doesn't want them, because I'm always thinking about Odessa. So they look like this, okay? And looks like they are... how do you open this? I don't want to break no nails. Okay, so you get, okay, so that's a smaller top. So the tops look like this. Okay, so this is the smaller one. Isn't that cute? I love anything Winnie the Pooh. I tell y'all that all the time. So you get the orange top with the smaller yellow container. Okay. And y'all know I use these things for everything. Okay. So you get the smaller orange top for the yellow container, and then you get the large yellow top with the orange container. Aren't they cute? For $1.25, I believe, or $1.50. My nerves, my nerves. I need a drink because I can't keep up with these prices. Dollar Tree is killing us. But these are darling. I wouldn't have cared if these were $1.50. I wouldn't. Anything with Winnie the Pooh on it, I'm there for it. So, like I said, I picked up 2 of those. One for me, one for my girl, O'Day. And then I think I saw these on Erica's channel. And these are those little crazy, they call them tub guys. Tube guide pen novelty pens, and they had 4 different colors, but I only picked the red and the green. Y'all know they didn't have a purple, or you be seeing that purple, but they look like this. It look like those little floaters that you pass by out on the street and you're looking at that thing out there going crazy. Ugh. Let me see if I can get this top off. Oh my goodness, this top doesn't want to come off, y'all. So I believe they write in black. Let me see if the orange one. So here's the closest I could get to purple. It's a pink guy with the orange. Okay. And this is what they say. Tub. What is it? Tube guy pen. But I don't know if this one's going to come off either. Yeah. None of the tops are coming off real easy. But I would probably have to go in the kitchen and get one of those little grippers to take the top off. But I think they write in black. They are manufactured Raymond Jetties and Company. Never heard of them. Made in Jinhu, China. But I thought they were hilarious. Again, they did have 4 different colors, but I only chose 2 because, y'all know, I always ultimately end up donating these to the kids to the church. So I got those. That is it for today, my sweets. I am so sorry this video is so long, but y'all, I got to get this stuff taken care of and get order back in my home again. So love, peace, and happiness. Sweet Sadie J coming back at you. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you saw something here that you might want to get, and I pray that you find it. Don't forget to be kind to each other. The world is big enough for us all. And be on the lookout for the giveaways coming up because they are going to be surprises. So keep watching. If you got any hypes left and you want to hype a sister up, I would appreciate it so much. If not, I'm okay with that too. But love, peace, and happiness. Sweet Sadie J coming back at you. Remember, guys, be kind to each other. Oh, I already said that. Sorry, y'all. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.